Hello and welcome back. Now today we're going to start off by connecting this studwork wall into this main post. At the moment it's unsecured this end. Vitally important that I'll get a fixing in there so we can continue with the cabinetry beneath. Okay, a little bit tricky. Let's get this started. Still not got round to reorganising this socket set. Not looking forward to that. Okay, can get this moved out, and this doesn't get any lighter the more I lift it. Now it is eventually going over here. And to sit it in that recess there, I think it'll be a nice place to come in, sit down, take your shoes off. Yeah, still plenty of access through here, which was how I designed it. It just makes use of this space. It doesn't project too far out into the hallway as such. I don't know whether I put a backing on there, I'm not sure yet. Yeah. The more sort of walls you put in, the more light you close off. Anyway, we'll come to that another time. For now, we're on this. Yes, once I've constructed this, I found out about the need to reinforce the beam above. So the situation how it was best moved here. So anyway, we've got a gap that we've got to close up. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Okay. It's just getting it to look like it was always meant to run into this post. Sure, I can do something. I think I've got some more planking like that. Maybe move that one over to here and extend these into here once we've got a good fixing with the studwork this side. I think if I can get something in here, a block. Yeah, that could work. Okay, next we need to level it up and get a fixing in there. We can come through this way into there, and then this will go at an angle into the post there. I always like to pre-drill. I'm going through a mass of timber with a screw, otherwise you just make it hard work. And we all know there's enough of that to go round. So we know that block is absolutely solid now into there. Now we've just got to get a fix in into our oak post. Yeah, don't be tempted to use your hand to knock things in. Won't take long when you're in a bit of discomfort. Try and get that to slot in that way. There's nothing more dangerous than trying to hold that too close to the blade. Make sure we haven't got any knots near the end. And just sort of run it past a little bit and then mark off the other side. It's still a little bit tight, but I think I certainly wedged it tight. We've pre-drilled, got the nail in, it's all levelled up. that is not going anywhere. But there's going to be lots more fixings down there to really tie this all together. Okay. Nice and solid now. So we've got another one to fit at the base, create our sole plate. I think I'll put some uprights, or at least one in there, just to carry this through because it's the baseboard. Okay, next we've got to splice this top section in. I'll just cut this end off nice and square. Simply do is push it up to there. It's no good just putting in a sliver if you don't have to, you know, come back and give it a decent bit on it. Mark through there. To get a straight cut, all I've done is just literally put a guide block on there so I can run the saw nice and straight. That's it. Next we're just going to tack it in place. And what we'll do here is just put a little pin through there, and glue it, we'll dismantle it, glue it, pin through there, maybe even a biscuit joint. But for now, it's in position, I can work on this section now. So what did you think of the wall finish? Well, it certainly lightened it up. I do like the effect. It's kind of like a lime wash. Yeah. A lovely bit of oak. Plenty of workspace there. Okay, now for them backing boards. Just got to cut a bit of stud work so I can pick up with the boarding as it comes into it. Now normally I would have run a timber across the base here to pick up with our boarding, but the boarding is so thick it really doesn't need it. Just got to get them fixed now. Yes, There's one of our panels prepared already. Okay, let's just lift it in place, see what it looks like. Now, a few people have said, why don't you have the two miters joining? But they're not handed like that. To do that, you'd only see the front of one of them. I know it's hard to get your head around, because I initially thought that I'll just push them together, but I tried it and it doesn't work. Okay, naturally I think, okay, let's move it to the right, balance the ends up. Okay, 16. Now this was the cleaner initially out of the two, but look how our newly cleaned one has come up. What a difference. So what I'll probably do in another video is create a recess, just a simple cutout like so it accepts over the top of that and holds it in place. There's no holes to fix it to the backing plate. You just trim it round like so. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Well, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. Join me in the next one tomorrow. See you there.